You be staying on your grind for sure, though.
A lot of people that come in here and that we talk to, like, refer to you as, like, extremely hardworking.
Yeah. Always in the studio.
And I know you know that, but, like, how does it feel to know that
everybody else
recognizes the work you're putting in?
To be honest,
even if you don't,
to be honest, to know they look up to me like that, or look at me like that, it made like I gotta go to the studio today. Because then what they gonna say if I ain't? If you ain't been working, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not worried about what they gonna say like that, but I mean, like, if you got somebody looking up to you, what the fuck you gonna do? But you know what I'm saying? You might as well make the right choices.
You already created that image of yourself.
If you got somebody watching you, to know what they gonna do, shit, what should I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Nigga, if I know you looking to me to know what you should do in this shit, I might as well show you what you supposed to be doing. Like, if you ain't doing nothing else, take your ass to the studio.
Too late, nigga, time's up. Couldn't beat us, so they had to sign up. I woke up getting money today. Mono put up in the yellow demon. If it ain't on me, then I'm catching a fade. We hear you talking, but we never seen it. I woke up getting money today. Mono put up in the yellow demon. If it ain't on me, then I'm catching a fade. We hear you talking, but we never seen it. Yeah, this shit uncut. Broke boy, get your funds up. This shit uncut. Whole team putting numbers up. I gotta run it up. Yeah, broke boy, get your funds up. Yeah, this shit uncut. Whole team putting numbers up. I hit the game.
How long you been out here, bro? It's already recording, right?
Yeah.
Shit. I've been in Colorado since I was like 9 years old.
Where you originally from?
I'm from Illinois. I'm from Peoria, Illinois. I grew up here. Shit, I'm from here. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Shit, I ain't been nowhere else.
Where'd you grow up out here?
Montbello.
Nice.
Yeah.
You say you went to Montbello High School?
Yeah.
All that too?
07. Graduated in 07.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You've been doing your thing since then.
Yeah.
That's when
Bro, you 89?
88.
88.
Yeah.
You made it. The 80s baby.
You know what I'm saying? Barely made it. You know what I'm saying? None of that 90s baby shit. You know.
I fool the 70s, baby.
Yeah.
late 70s.
Yeah, shit, me and all my siblings, we all 80 baby. Well, nah, my little brother and my little sister, they 12 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? They born in the year 2000, but
You the oldest?
I'm the fifth. I got I got 3 older sisters, 1 older brother.
So you're the youngest?
No, I got 4 before me, 2 after me.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So, yeah, 7 of them.
Oh yeah.
Is everybody, most of your family back in Peoria? Do you go back there and visit? No,
Yeah, I don't be back to visit too much, to be honest. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I was the youngest, so when we left, I ain't really shit. I don't really know too much. I just knew the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
So Denver is home though.
Yeah.
You do rap here pretty nice.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I mean, you show a lot of love. For sure.
Hell yeah.
It's your home.
Yeah, it's the crib.
Mm-hmm.
You know
What
what
initially would you say made you start it?
Start
rapping.
rapping?
You can see.
Shit. Really, my oldest sister was a rapper. Suelo. She went to Central. You know what I'm saying? She the oldest of all of us. When I was like a freshman in high school, I was trying to rap and shit like that. Yeah, but I was weak. Low-key, that shit sucked.
Was she talking shit? Huh? Was she be talking shit?
Nah, she wasn't talking shit. It was just like, you know, when you got somebody you look up to and you want to get on with their own shit, you gonna take what you do to them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, shit. She be like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? But shit, I wasn't at the studio with her next week. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, shit, nah, that shit was weak.
What does she think of your music now?
Shit, I'm favorite rapper.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah.
She don't do music at all?
Yeah, she do music.
Yeah.
She still do music and shit. She just got back to it though. You know what I mean? So, you know, raising them kids and shit. You know, like, she a grown woman. You feel me? So it's hard to kind of, you know, balance that shit and go back to it. You feel me?
Sure.
We were speaking earlier about your best friend that passed away. I saw in a previous interview that you were saying one of the things that he pushed you before he passed was, you know,
yeah, start rapping and shit. Yeah, he was dancing and shit like that. So, you know, it kind of makes sense. He was like, shit, back then it was cool for the rapper to have dancers and shit like that. So he's like, nigga, you need to get on it, nigga, because I'm about to perform at the Pepsi Center. I'm at the Nuggets game tonight, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, it was just like, damn, I could have been doing that shit. And I was thinking about it a lot. Feel me? What's crazy is he actually he performed at the Nuggets game the day he passed.
Wow.
Well, the day he got shot. He passed like 4 days later.
You say he was younger?
Yeah,
Like 19?
19. We was about to turn 19. It was December 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking what was I about to say? December 2003. Yeah, his birthday September 5th, mine September 30th. We was about to turn 19 that year. Senior year.
Mm.
No doubt, man. So I'm sure that probably solidified and like really making you want to like. Is that something that really told you like?
Well,
I'm about
yeah,
to
it
do
was.
this right now?
Well, I mean,
Like,
it didn't just go like that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Obviously, like we did a lot of stupid shit, and it took for us to want to get off that shit. You know what I'm saying? To be on some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like. I wasn't no dummy. I was never no dummy, so I knew I had to do something. I went to college and shit like that. You know what I mean? So,
oh yeah,
you know, I had common sense, so
yeah.
I wasn't making stupid decisions like that. But, you know, well, I was, but I was still a smart kid. You know what I mean? So,
But you do. You have the skill. I mean, you got work all on the internet. You got work
Yeah.
on the streets with a lot of rappers out here, man.
Yeah.
That shit. Your music is dope. I was telling them you definitely my favorite Colorado rapper.
yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
For sure, bro.
Really
Like,
appreciate it.
your shit's on point. And I like your versatility. Is there anyone in the rap game that influenced you?
That's in the game now. Nah, not really. You know
Coming
what
up
I'm
as a
saying?
kid,
I listen to
like-
everything. Though. I love
Yeah.
all kind of music. So I mean, actually, nah, I won't say that. To say I'm not influenced by today's music would be crazy. But I listen to a lot of Drake and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I still be on some street shit, so it come out how it come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it ain't really like all that. It be like a lot of lyrical shit, Cole, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Boogie. A lot of that shit, Game.
Yeah.
Storytelling shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
But,
doubt.
you know, the older music is what really influenced a lot of what I be doing. You know what
I can definitely hear the versatility in your beats. Like you kill a lot of different type of beats.
I mean?
Do you have specific producers that you work with that feed you, or do you just collect?
Yeah. I be on the internet on BeatStars looking for beats, bro. If I couldn't do that, I don't even know how I could make music. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, the producers do be coming through with some heat and shit like that, but you know, it's just I don't get a lot of beats often, and I record every day. You know what I'm saying? So, like a producer, damn near have to be ready to send me 20 new beats that I haven't heard every day. You know what I'm saying? For me to just fuck with a producer.
Yeah.
And that's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like. It's just like I don't know what vibe I would be on, and I write when I get to the studio. So it's not really not like no arrogant shit or no shit like that. I don't know what I want to make today. I could be like, we get to the studio today. If y'all come to the studio today, and one of y'all be like, "What kind of beat are you looking for?" I don't know. Whatever I like. When I hear it, I'm gonna start writing
You
to
want
it.
to jump on it.
Mm-hmm. That's how I go every time. And I don't know what the song gonna be about until I'm really done. Until I get to the hook. I kind of just look up and it made sense. I got OCD and shit like that, so I like, you know, my brain work real weird. You know what I'm saying? I be reading this shit, everything. Like I'm on the road and shit, I read every sign as I pass it and all that. Like I do weird, different little things. Like, you know, my brain work weird. There's a lot of things I couldn't explain. I couldn't break down math problems and shit like that.
Are you a reader? Like you like to read books and stuff?
To be honest, I want to, but I be doing too much shit. And like my daughters have never let me read a book. You know what I'm saying? Within the way.
How old are they?
3 and 2.
I saw one of them ran up on Elsa, punched her.
Oh man.
That shit was hilarious.
They will whatever. You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
see that?
You can't tell your second daughter nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, my daughters is wild, bro. Loving to death shit.
Yeah.
You gotta see it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta see it.
She just
I
goes
want
up
to.
and punches it?
Yeah.
Well, really, my firstborn was Bailey. She was tripping with the. She wasn't tripping with the balloon. She was just punching it, playing around with the balloon. But the younger one, you know what I'm saying, she see the punches getting thrown, she jump up and run over there. Like
fucked else up.
Yeah, that shit was funny, but you like that, man.
You be staying on your grind for sure, though.
A lot of people that come in here and that we talk to, like, refer to you as like extremely hardworking.
Always in the studio.
And I know you know that, but like, how does it feel to know that
Everybody else.
recognizes the work you're putting
To
in?
be honest,
Like, even if you don't.
To be honest, to know they look up to me like that, or look at me like that, it made me like I gotta go to the studio today.
Mm-hmm.
Cause then what they gonna say if I ain't? Damn, if he ain't been working, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not worried about what they gonna say like that, but I mean, like, if you got somebody looking up to you, what the fuck you gonna do? But you know what I'm saying? You might as well make the right choices.
You already created that image of
If
yourself.
you got somebody watching you, to know what they gonna do, shit, like what should I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Nigga, if I know you looking to me to know what you should do in this shit, I might as well show you what you're supposed to be doing. All right. Nigga, if you ain't doing nothing else, take your ass to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, work on your craft and shit. Get it to the point. Like all you gonna if all you thinking about is music, you gonna find different avenues one way or another. Shit.
How many days a week would you say that you're legit there?
7.
7 days a week?
7.
You don't get
No,
tired?
I'm saying
You know what
all
I'm
the
saying?
time, right? Like
Like every day?
all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And I gotta tell myself like for the first time in like 2 years, maybe like 2 weeks ago, my body physically, I just started breaking down. And I was like, nigga, my fucking chest started hurting. I couldn't see straight. Like, it was just, you know what I'm saying? I had to just sit. I just felt like, nigga, I need to lay down. Like, I was fatigued. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel sick or no shit like that. I just felt hella weird. Like, my body was just weird. I was shaking and shit. Like, nigga,
You gotta take care of yourself,
yeah,
bro.
like I need to, and I, you know what I'm saying? And it was that. Like, I don't go to sleep that much. Like, I'll go to the studio, you know, 9, 10 o'clock at night. We'll stay there till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll go to sleep. My daughters will wake me up by 7.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll stay at the studio till 4 or 5. But you know, I'll get home. I might sit in the bathroom, listen to what we just made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Smoke real quick. Be up for 30 more minutes, 40 more minutes, whatever the case is. Go to sleep. My daughters will wake me right back up. But I don't. Shit, I just get up. You know, I don't feel tired like that. Shit.
On some real shit, bro.
Crash.
On some real shit, man. Like, I had a heart attack when I was your age.
Yeah.
And that shit is real, man. Like, don't think that shit can't happen.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta take care of yourself.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Real shit.
But, so when my best friend passed, like I was like I had experienced. I started experiencing like heart palpitations and shit, like hella bad. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know what it was. Like I had to go get like EKGs and shit like that.
Mhm.
Figured out some shit at the hospital, and you know, it was just like an irregular heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? At the time, wasn't really nothing to stress like that.
Right.
And that was what I dropped. My first album was my first real album like that was A Mic and a Heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like after my nigga died, that was it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what that went off of. So I've been thinking about that shit a lot. You know, lately, especially like with my kids and shit. So I'm like, shit, I gotta take a couple days here and there and just chill out.
Don't
Niggas
ever
might
take
not
a day
even,
off,
yeah,
man.
niggas might not even hear from me for 2 or 3 days, but that's why I was saying, like, I gotta tell myself to just be like, shit, I need to sit down for a little bit, you know.
I mean, on some real shit, if something would have happened to you today, yeah, you grind your whole life before and now, but what are you gonna do after this if something would have happened?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Exactly how I've been thinking, so.
I mean, because you could still be looked at as hard working, but get your rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I work hard as hell, but 6 days a week,
Yeah.
5 days a week sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But those 5 days I go hard.
Yeah.
Like whatever I gotta do.
Yeah.
I do 5 and I'm ready for the weekend.
I do like 3.5, 3 3/4.
He's getting older though. You gotta
This
excuse
is
it.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your latest album is that Wins?
Big Homie.
Big
I did
Homie.
Big Homie. Well, I mean, to be honest, bro, I want to drop shit and call it mixtapes, but like niggas don't call music mixtapes when it's on Apple Music, and I don't think I make mixtape music, and I don't really like to make shit with DJs like that. And that's nothing against the DJs, but I never really like. I want to start a song from the beginning. I want to hear how the song starts. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want nothing mixed together, shit like that. Like nothing against how they doing their shit, but I just never wanted to make that kind of music. I just never thought it sounded tight when you put it on my music.
Yeah.
So I never, when I drop shit on Apple Music, like shit, I gotta call it an album. You know what I mean? But if I could, shit, I'd be dropping like Wins would have definitely been like my first real album.
Yeah.
For real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And my last real album, Big Homie, was like, shit, I always drop on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, September, I always come with something regardless. Whether it's...
What album is that song, Saturday on? Is it on the
That's
Wins
on
album?
Wins, yeah.
Okay. Is that the only video you made for it? For that album, for the album so far?
Yeah, we actually had plans to shoot a lot of it, but like, my problem is I make so much music that I get tired of a lot of it fast. You know what I'm saying? So by the time Wins dropped, I was in the studio already working on the album I was doing. It's called Memoirs of a Ghetto Summer. But that shit didn't ever come out, you know what I'm saying? But like I was already listening to that shit. I didn't even want to hear the shit from Wins because
Memoirs of a Ghetto Summer?
Yeah. But I didn't really. So by then it was just like Wins was like old music to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was just.
That's a dope ass album though.
Yeah.
That shit hot.
Yeah. Appreciate it, bro.
I like that album.
Are you managed by anybody or are you just
Yeah.
independent?
Sakani Turner's managing me right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually recent. For a long time, it was just me and a couple of homies. Just, what you think we should do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I will record some shit. Like, you know, where should we upload it? What should we do? How we gonna pay for it? You know what I'm saying? You know, and then it wasn't really till recently that it started becoming a real business and a real thing.
So how long have you been performing?
Shit, really since I started it. You know.
So you guys just like get your gigs, just.
Yeah, we was throwing our own shit because at the beginning, like we looked up to a lot of Colorado rappers like Ike and them, but we never like I never been to an Ike show. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of my favorite Colorado rappers. Him and Young Doe. Young Doe is my favorite Colorado rapper. Well, like legend, like you know what I'm saying, out of the older cats and shit like that. Young Doe is my favorite. But like we didn't ever go to their shows because like the people here they don't want to give them the venues, they didn't want to do nothing for them and shit like that. So we saw that shit and we was like, well, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They giving us all the game they could give us. You know what I'm saying? But they can't plug us into the venues because the venues don't want to fuck with them. So they had to go out of town and get on their other shit. You know what I mean? And we didn't have the means to do that. So we was like, fuck it, let's throw our own shows. We started doing the Soulfly Sunday shit. And that's how the Box Boys kind of came together because it was like, shit, nigga, we had all the rappers from everywhere come here to perform. So it might be a shootout at the end of the night, but your shit gonna be heard by the whole city. The whole city's in here. And it was packed, you know what I'm saying? It was all we had to do. Sunday night, Soulfly Sundays, you know what I'm saying? We all 18 years old, you know what I'm saying? At that age range, like 19 years old. It was like, we had no choice but to pack it. Island Park Saloon, they packed that bitch out every weekend. And it was a nigga from a different section performing, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it was like, nigga, we might as well make this a thing, nigga.
Right.
Like, let's come together and do something, because if we can keep them all from tripping, and we can come together, if they gonna come together, then let's do it, nigga. And what's crazy is, oh yeah, appreciate it, bro. What are you asking? Yeah, it was just like, it was crazy. It was like the bonds and shit that came from it. You know, it was just like relationships you never would have thought. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it was that shit that made it, you know what I mean? Like, niggas was lives was getting saved by that shit happening for real.
Real shit.
And you know, it was dope.
And do you feel like it's changed since
Hell
then?
yeah, shit. To be honest, I can honestly say, and I'll say this on record, that my class of rappers we're responsible for there being a music scene in Colorado right now. Like, we're the reason why there's local artists at every venue, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because we show up and we're gonna show respect. We're gonna show y'all that we ain't gonna show our ass.
You show up at everybody.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show respect. We ain't gonna show our ass. You know what I'm saying? We people too. We wanna have fun. You know what I'm saying? We like y'all. We want y'all to like us. So shit, let's show y'all a little something different. And we talented. So like, let's do something. And it's always been like that. Shit. And to be honest, shit, that's what I always loved about Colorado. Because when I moved here, it was just like, you know, if you come right, if you come correct, it's love. Shit. No matter where you at. Motherfucker might walk up tripping, and you, bro, it ain't even like that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and all right, bro, that shit ain't gonna happen in a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This shit gonna happen in a lot of places at all. You know what I'm saying? And it was just the love was just received as long as you show some.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, we figure shit, we might as well show some. And it turned into something dope. You know what I mean? So free age group. Oh yeah, I tasted it. I was like, bro, you didn't throw no coke in there. You trying
to kill me?
Yeah, man. Try to hit me with that blast, man. You know what I'm saying? Take a little more this way. You know what time? Nah, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
What was that date?
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man, we definitely started this shit, man. We opened up the venues. We got.
When you say your class, you mean like the people like your age group?
Yeah, my age group. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Who would you consider that?
Me, Colorado Miracle, Trev Rich, Trace Chapman, A. Measy, fucking Top Flight. You know what I'm saying? Up to date, because they a little bit older than us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They're still doing it though.
100 Rack 6, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had who else, man? Rest in peace to KL, L Keys, man, Tenor, bro, fucking Vague Luch, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go all across the board. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like niggas from all different kind of sections. Wax, you know what I'm saying? No halftime, like they had to. You know what I'm saying? Like. As long as there was love there and there was relationship was there, bro, we was coming together and we was knocking shit down.
True.
For real, we was doing dope shows, but our mind was blown. My mind's still blown when I do a show and niggas show up. You know what I'm saying? Just cause shit, that's, you know, it just started turning into something.
Right.
But now everybody packing shit out, bro, and that shit is dope. That shit's dope. You can go see whoever, and everybody got their crowd of people. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Cause niggas finally paying attention to the music scene. Mm-hmm. You know.
Y'all about to be some of the first ones to pop it off, man. Like, saying you got the Streamline to Cali sitting tracks, you know. So
yeah, man,
buzz
shit.
is definitely out there.
I definitely wanted to I don't mind my shit blowing up slowly because I like the organic shit. Like, I like to know that shit. It's real motherfuckers showing up to my shows. I don't care that we just bought fucking, you know what I'm saying, some shit to get promoted in this area for this amount of guaranteed people to show up. Like, I don't know how to guarantee a number of people that's gonna show up. I want a motherfucker to hear my shit and be like, we going, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you guarantee that? You know what I mean? So,
You can't, yeah.
shit, you just be as real as you can and send that shit in their direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They feel it. And
It just so happen niggas feel that, bro. You know, I love everything real, bro. I don't hate on no type of music. Motherfuckers say some real shit, and that shit, I love it, bro. You'll be surprised the kind of shit I'll be listening to. I fuck with it. I fuck with everything playing on the radio right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be listening to that shit. I don't care. Just like.
But you show a lot of love. Like, we've been to a lot of places, you know, where a bunch of people were performing. We didn't even think that you were going to be there, and you're up on the stage with them.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
To be honest, it's hard to see myself like how everybody else see me. I've been kind of realizing it. Like, people gotta tell me, like, bro, like, motherfuckers is paying attention to you. You kind of becoming a little bit more popular right now. You know what I mean? And it's just, I always been like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I pulled up and smoked with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Chill without the cameras. You know what I mean? Like, shit, if I was over here, you know, I'd be in traffic moving around and shit like that, but shit, you know what I mean?
Your eyes always busy,
shit, yeah,
you
like,
always got something going on.
I gotta keep myself busy, you know what I'm saying? And it's, shit, as a grown ass man, shit, like, I got 2 daughters, I gotta look in the face every day. Right. Nigga, get up and go do something. Like, for real. Might as well do what I'm good at. Shit. You know?
How's that working? Like, you getting paid for that, or do you have like another job that you
to
can
be honest, bro,
on?
shit, to be honest, bro, I ain't been working a 9 to 5 in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, my music been paying my bills and shit for a few years and shit now, but like, it's finally been coming to the point where it's like, all right, nigga, now you know what I'm saying, you want to go get a chain or something, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I'll be like, damn, you know what I mean, and but it comes slow, and I still gotta, you know, like I said, I gotta do what I gotta do,
Motivation
and shit, you know what I mean, and you know, I don't want to be fucking off, you know, and I still feel like it ain't there yet. Like, I'm barely just scratching the surface. Like, I got y'all attention.
Right.
But shit, in my opinion, like, shit, we homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, Now, shit, I might see you niggas out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be no different. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
It never has been. I feel like you always showed us love.
It's always love, bro.
Yeah, you always showed love.
I'm just terrible at planning shit. I'm just the worst at planning shit because I don't know how my day gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what time I'm gonna have to, you know, drop my daughters off and shit like that, and then, you know.
Shit happens.
It's life. Yeah, this shit ain't no schedule to it. I feel like ain't no formula. And I done tried damn near everything, and it ain't, you know what I'm saying, there ain't no formula to this shit. You just gotta go with what you think you should do today. I think I probably should post a clip to this song. I think I probably should drop a video. Probably should go shoot a video. Probably should, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on the internet watching shit. Like, I watch so many artists blow up. It's crazy. I watch Roddy Ricch when he had 9,000 followers. For real. That shit just like, and that's just an example. That's one of probably 15 artists. And this shit
He was just here, wasn't he?
Yeah. Best show I've been to in a long time.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's amazing. That motherfucker went hard, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga went hard, and he's talented. He do everything I want to learn how to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling the homies, like, hey, I want to learn how to play the piano, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That shit would be dope.
If I could play the piano during my shit, like,
or
nigga,
guitar or
what?
something?
Or something. Guitar was the first one. I said that shit. I was like, man, if I could play some shit during my set, that shit would be crazy. That nigga got up there and did that shit, and he sung everything. You know what I'm saying? In a different key, but it went with what he was doing. So, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know that he knew what the fuck he was doing. He was never off. Not one time. You know what I'm saying? If you did music, you knew that he was never off. Not one time. He meant to sound exactly the way he sounded the whole fucking show from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, it's just certain niggas that, you know, when they do their shit, nigga, make you feel like that. Like, I want to be like that.
So aside from like showing up to people's shows and working at the studio and stuff, you do that? You go to shows and stuff like that? Because I think I saw you at the Eric Bellinger
Yeah, bro.
concert. Do you just go to just like observe how they're performing?
It don't matter who I go. I might go with all the homies, and I'm gonna be in the corner looking like I'm thinking about something else. You know what I'm saying? Watching the show because like.
Are you looking at the crowd reaction? Or
Yeah, I look
like
at everything, bro. I look at everything. You know what I'm saying? From what they doing to the setup, to the lights, to what the DJ doing while he performing, to who the fuck, if anybody's bringing water on stage, to what the fuck the nigga behind the stage just picked his nose, to the crowd just about to raise their hand, to they're about to go crazy as soon as the beat drops. Watch this shit. I'm about to put my phone on slow motion camera right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know, sometimes I have to be like, I have to be in the mind state to be like, all right, like I'm gonna go to this show on some fan shit, but that's never gonna happen. If it's a dope show, by the end of the night, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, watching this shit like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like to go to Travis Scott shit was like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you could think of the biggest thing you wanted to do since you was a kid, it was like some shit you didn't know you wanted to do until you went. Cause I didn't know. Like I fucked with Travis Scott like this much before I went to the show. You know what I'm saying? And that's still above 80% of the rappers in the game, you know what I'm saying? But like after I went to the show, it went to here, nigga. Like this nigga shit was fucking crazy, you know what I mean? I watched the movie and it finally just this nigga's like, you know what I'm saying? He's ascended to some other shit now, but it's, you know what I mean? But cause the dopest thing to me is to watch shit and see that niggas be normal, you know what I mean? Like I watched J. Cole's his movie and it was just. Like, it was dope to see, like, they pulled up to the venue, it's just him and the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, you know, obviously they got the security and all that shit set up and whatever like that, but it's dope to see that, nigga, it don't take.
It don't change?
It don't, well, that you don't change and that it don't take much more than what we got.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we could really do this shit if we make the right decisions and be on what we supposed to be on. You know what I'm saying? So, I like watching that shit. Every artist that put out a movie, I be trying to watch that bitch. Just to see, like, I hope that this motherfucker wake up the same way I do and do the same shit I do. You know what I'm saying? Just, for the most part, that shit dope. You know what I'm saying? Niggas pull up on their grandmamas and their mamas and
they're cooking,
you know, go to the studio. You know what I mean? You know, do whatever they gotta do, and it's like shit. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We stay away from niggas. We do this type of shit. We up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning thinking of shit like, hey bro, let's go record this shit. Let's see who in the studio. Let's get in the studio. They might have more things they can, more resources. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta call nobody to get in the studio, but and it's getting to that point. But for the most part, shit, it's dope to watch that shit and see it. And
just opportunity in your way. I see that on Instagram I was following, and I see that you on a liner with another guy. I forget his name right now, but doing a little local tour right now in the city.
Yeah, that was Slum God Trap.
Slum God Trap, okay.
Yeah, that shit was yesterday. That was dope. I actually went. I did that. I showed up in there, bro. Excuse me. I ain't know nobody in there. Like nobody. There's a lot of motherfuckers. I ain't know one person in there.
Did anybody know you?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but that was the dope thing about it. But like everybody that I ran into was like, yo, AP, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I knew one key on the beat from KS 175. That was it.
How do you, I always ask the question with everyone that comes in about the support that a lot of artists show. And of course, we see you at a lot of events, we be at a lot of events, we all pretty much mess with the same circle. But for the fact that you didn't see nobody there, like how does that speak to like the overall support that the city shows?
I mean, to be honest, bro, it just depends on the mood that we in. We in a state that it's like you don't really know how you're gonna feel tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people, they hold each other accountable for certain, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously you want to hold each other accountable, but like a lot of people take certain shit personal. I don't really take a lot of shit personal.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I know the energy got to be right for a show to pack out. I know that, you know what I'm saying? It got to be in the atmosphere, and it got to be talked about a certain way on the internet for. Or just in general you know what I'm saying? So I know that nigga some days I just don't feel like going. Like some days a homie might tell me some shit like, yo, I got a show, it's with so and so, and at the time I'm in the mood. If that show was right now, nigga, I'd be there. You know what I'm saying? If that shit was right now, I'd be there.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell you how I'm gonna feel 2 months from now on that day.
Yeah.
When I got kids and I got other shit to deal with and I got all this, you know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I'm saying? I always, maybe it's just because I'm always forgiving and I always find a way. But shit, I just never, I never really held that against niggas. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's a good way to put that.
Yeah, niggas never really held it against, niggas have held it against me, but even still, I just be like, bro, if you understood just the way my brain worked, like, nigga, I might have been really doing something. I might have fucking made an excuse to not come. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I didn't want to bring the energy I had around you. Nigga. I wasn't in the mood to be around you.
Real shit.
So if I wasn't in the mood to be around you, nigga, you don't want me around you, nigga, that day.
True.
Just being real, I don't want you around me, nigga. If you didn't want to see me today, that's cool, bro. Ain't nothing personal, nigga. That you living your life. I don't know what the fuck you going through.
True. True.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hard for me to take a lot of shit personal that niggas do, just because I know that at all times you got to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? As a human being. So shit.
Everybody has their own responsibility.
You know, so I don't take a lot of that shit personal. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Some days they show up, some days they don't.
Yeah.
But shit, they gonna respect it.
All right.
Shit. You know what I mean? One way or another, they gonna see what's up. You know.
Well, me, it's when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to do something 2 months from now. I'm
agreeing.
drunk because I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like
that's what I mean though. But that's what I mean though. That's why. But
Yeah.
I say that a lot. That's why I tell niggas, bro, I don't want to talk about nothing in the club.
Yeah.
With all due respect, it ain't nothing against what you're talking about. I just don't want to hear it, my nigga. Like, I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here to fucking try to hear you as hard as I can over the music, bro. I'm not here to do that. And with everybody trying to talk to me and say what's up to me and all that type of shit, like, there's nothing against your plan. Just fucking message me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like when we sober.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I'm just big on personal space, and everybody be spitting. When you talk to this nigga, everybody spitting in your face.
Especially
Like,
drunk.
like, my nigga, bro, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to talk to me like that in the club. Like ain't nothing against that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like, One of the homies kissed me on the head, on the side of my hat.
Like on accident?
Yesterday.
Like on accident or like for
Fuck no, on purpose. I haven't seen him in like 2 years, and we hugged and shit. And I was happy to see him, and I felt it, but he was happier than I was. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's like. That wasn't to me, to be honest, that still wasn't even as bad as a nigga being like, bro, I have the best idea in the world. Like when I come to the club, because it was like, bro, don't, like, my nigga chill. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Say what's up. Right. We ain't even here to do that. You didn't come here thinking, I'm going to run in the AP tonight. I'm going to fucking plan this out. You just thought of it when you saw me because you drunk. And you're excited and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you're probably not even going to, niggas playing shit with me the day before, and I tell everybody I talk to at the club, well, bro, when we get in the studio, I'm in the studio tomorrow. Every time I'm in the studio tomorrow, I don't think I've missed a Sunday. I'm in the studio tomorrow. Every time. You know how many times niggas show up to the studio tomorrow? You know how many times I hear from them? Never. Yeah. Never. Ever. Yeah. And like I said, it's nothing against, nothing against you, because obviously you didn't feel like it today. Mm-hmm. But when I run into you next time and you don't tell me I'm the one that been bullshitting and all that type of shit, I told you I didn't want to fucking talk about it in the club. You should have talked to me about it when you were sober, when you was in the mood that you may just be in on the day that we supposed to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? True. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? As grown men, that's how you keep your word. You think about shit. You project. Nigga, you think about, all right, well, shit. All right, what's the best day I'm probably going to be in the mood to, or what's the best day I could probably pull up? You know what I'm saying? Or what, you know what I mean? Like, when's the best day I could do this? You know what I mean? Or what be happening at that? And niggas don't think about that. They just agree to shit, and the day comes.
Fuck it, let's do it.
The day comes and shit goes the other way, and somebody taking it personal, or somebody's acting a certain way, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, you never know what's gonna happen. Like I said, fucking life happens, bro. Today or tomorrow, something bad could happen, you know, with one of your people, and you gotta go handle business.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Shit happens.
Right.
Who are some of your favorite artists would you say that you've collaborated with lately here in Colorado?
My little brother, Kenny Trayvon. Shit, we done did so many songs. We done got an album together.
You got that Save Me Part 2 right now, don't you?
Yeah. We got probably like 15 more songs though we did. Ain't dropped. Ray Reed, I got some more shit with bro.
No doubt.
Hey Meezy, it's always good to link with bro. It's always something dope. I just did some new shit on one of his new songs. It's pretty hard.
The Live by Die by them Torians.
Torian shit.
Torian,
Torian, what's crazy is like Torian's so slept on, bro. Like Torian's like top 5 for sure.
That's what
For
he
sure.
said. He's that same
Top 5 for sure. He just, you know what I'm saying? He figuring it out. Like I said, ain't no strategy to this shit. Well, watching them and performing next to him, you know what I'm saying? I'm very observant of people, you know what I'm saying? So just watching them and listening to him and just knowing how far he came with this shit is just like, this nigga's crazy. If somebody really pay attention and like put some energy into this nigga's shit, like, ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
No doubt. That's definitely when he dropped that album. That was
Shit, Meezy wasn't gonna link with a weirdo.
Yeah.
With all due respect, I don't want that to sound weird or nothing like that, but nigga, shit, you better know, shit, that nigga Torian wasn't gonna be no softy, no lame nigga, no, you know what I'm saying? Cause Meezy, you know what I'm saying, he coming with them haymakers, you know what I'm saying, all day. The first time I heard Meezy shit, I was like, this nigga's crazy. I was intimidated the first time I heard his shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like shit, not intimidated like that, but it was like shit. I gotta
come with it.
I ain't wrote a bar that nice, nigga. that he don't know that I respect what he just said probably more than these niggas in the room didn't even hear this shit. That what he just said. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nigga, I gotta go to the studio. Every time I heard something, I gotta go to the studio. Niggas send me shit. Somebody else send me some new shit to my phone down there every day. Another artist from the city that I fuck with. Like one of my bros. And I'm like, yep, that's hard, bro. I'm about to cook some shit up too, right now. I don't even think of a song that I have that I think might compare to that. I just want to go do some shit that I know that, all right, like, bet, that's hard.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what you're supposed to do in the gym. When you was in basketball practice and, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, nigga, like, all right, like, nigga, we gonna run this play, but you come out to guard me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. Because when we go out in the game, we gonna bust their ass. You know what I'm saying? And I just so happened to play for a team like that growing up. So it was like, that mentality was already in me. You know what I mean? And that's how the box boy shit, you know what I'm saying? And just working with dope niggas, that's just how it always worked out. Like, shit, we sing each other's songs, it's like, all right, nigga.
That's how you grow as a
You know what I
team,
mean?
right?
Yeah, and it's even
each
niggas
other.
I'm not even on the team with. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody, all kind of niggas. I'm like, all right, send them one back, send them two back. Hard, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, we all talking about something. Everybody's in the studio. We run into each other. I'm on the way in, you on the way out. What you working on? What you working on? You want something? Want me to throw a verse on something before I leave? All right, whatever. You know what I mean? Love it though. That's how it's supposed to be. A lot of niggas thinking ain't no love being shown, but shit.
Yeah.
If you ain't in these studios and at these shows, shit, you ain't gonna see that.
For real.
Everybody that's serious, there's love being shown amongst every serious artist in the city. The niggas that ain't serious about it, they might be complaining. You know what I'm saying? If they not there, because all you gotta do is show up, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with I don't want you to do nothing. I don't want you to be there, nigga. Shit, I'm there. If you know I'm there, I might not tell everybody I'm there, but if you talk to me and I tell you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like, I might not tell you my plans that day, but if I just so happen to talk to you and tell you I'm there, if I post something and say I'm there, if I invite niggas and you just so happen to want to show up, if you hit me that day, I'm like, what you on, and I tell you what I'm gonna do, and you pull up, you know what I mean? It ain't no telling how it's gonna happen with me, but I'm gonna let it happen how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think it's just like you just sitting around thinking like I don't want it to happen. But shit, I'm just living my life, my nigga. I'm just working on my craft and shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing personal, but you know.
And what you doing is working. I mean, a lot of people in the city definitely know they call him AP. Every time we post stuff or talk to my friends who I think don't even know, they be like, oh yeah, AP is dope.
Did you just switch to that? To they call him AP recently?
Like 2 years ago, my shit was hard to Google.
Yeah. Old man Saxon was over here and he was saying that. It was
Got the
hard.
fucking
I actually Googled AP and yeah, like some.
yeah, you couldn't find me on Google, and that was actually some shit. I had a manager at the time that you know what I'm saying, he suggested that I change my name to that just online. Like, obviously you gonna read my name and know that you should call me AP.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be like, hey, they call him AP. Like,
But how did that come up? How did that whole they call him like come up? Is that something that y'all thought about for a minute? Or?
Nah, to be honest, I would have never come up with it. They brought it to me one day, and I was like, that's a good idea, bro. Let's do that shit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it wasn't. I couldn't figure out what to do. But I knew I had to do something. I was like, shit, I gotta. Niggas gotta be able to get on the internet and Google me. You can't Google AP.
A lot of different shit comes up.
What came up?
It was like some doctor shit. I don't know, it was a bunch of
Associated
shit.
Press, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of shit that ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was terrible.
Like not
I
even
saw a
in the
blog.
beginning
I saw a
at
blog.
all.
I saw a blog site. I can't remember who wrote about it. Somebody wrote about it, but it was a year after I had already changed my name. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I was like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't paying attention. I've been changing that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't say fuck them, but you know what I'm saying?
You wanted to.
You know, I just wished I was there to correct them at the time, because you always want to speak for yourself. Shit, nigga, get something wrong. For real, they be in these articles telling people I'm from Park Hill and all kind of shit. I am not from Park Hill, bro. Love them niggas to death, bro. You know what I'm saying? They some of the realest niggas in Colorado, but I ain't from over there. You know what I'm saying? My people fuck with them, and we got our relationships. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that happened. I'm from Montbello. I never lived in Park Hill. I spent a lot of time out there, but I never lived out there.
Yeah. And typically people from the Bellows are pretty proud of being from the Bellows too. Like, it's got a long history. I've been here a while, so I know about all back in the 90s and all that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of solid individuals from out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Notice a lot of people from my section, they just kind of like, they stay low. You know what I mean? Might be popular amongst a certain crowd of people, but You know what I mean?
For sure. How was but what I was leading to about changing your name and all that. Speaking on people knowing you, man, like how does it feel like now that things are kicking in to see the notoriety and the popularity that you have amongst people?
That shit dope, but like I always been like, nigga, the more people expect of me, the more I gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like shit. All right, like I honestly don't even want to pay attention to it. If the scoreboard was over there, like I would fucking put tape over it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like I want to look, and I want to see that I'm doing good. But all right, I don't want to look no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get back to what I'm doing, because if I keep looking, I'm gonna fuck up. But that's kind of how I work. Like when I'm performing and shit, like if I think about the lyrics, I'll fuck it up. Like anytime and there's shows that I'll fuck up the lyrics, but I'll stay on the cadence and shit like that. So like the crowd may not know it, but they might notice it. It might be fucking blatant right in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But
at least you ain't like, no, DJ next song.
It's because I thought about the lyrics. That's just like I said. My brain works so weird. I can't even explain why that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I was walking across the tightrope and I look down at the rope, that's when I'll fuck up.
But if you were just cruising,
if I wasn't thinking about it, I don't know why. Like literally, I'll be on stage rapping, and I'll be doing shit, but like in my brain, I'm thinking. In my brain, I'm saying like, damn, like I'm really saying the fucking words right now. And I'm not even thinking of the words. This shit is crazy. Look at this shit over there. Like, look at this nigga over there. Like, look at this over there. Bro, that's what I'm saying in my head. If I even think of the words, then I'm gonna fuck it up. And sometimes I do, naturally, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh yeah, I like this part coming up. I get excited about some shit and I'll say it too early. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird.
I don't know if you got like any final shout outs or anything you want to do.
Shit. Shout out to those who love me, man. Shit. Cause it's too many niggas to name. I can never run down a list of motherfuckers, bro. I suck at shout outs, so man, if you watching this motherfucker, shout out to you. If you fuck with me and I fuck with you, man, that's the message we can talk about all night. So shit, that's what it is, nigga.
So we at Barbershop Uncut.
Barbershop Uncut, man. I fuck with Barbershop Uncut, man. You already see what it is, man. You fuck with us, we fucking with y'all.
For the new people who will see you, let them know what are all formats and that.
Like I say on all my bios, man, search Theycallhimap on everything. Whatever you want. Whatever the fuck you, if you on the internet, search that shit. Theycallhimap. If you on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, nigga, if you goddamn write a note and want to get that motherfucker to a goose, sit the bitch out, and you will just see who they might fucking sit back to you, nigga, write my motherfucking name on that bitch and see what the fuck come back, nigga. That's search Theycallhimap on everything. Shit. That's the move. Theycallhimap.com too.
There you go.
Got the website up finally. Shit.
We appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate y'all, man. Shit, ain't even an interview. Shit, it's a conversation.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
When is the merch coming out? That's probably something they probably want to.
Shit, by March 10th, bro. We got everything ready. Shit, jackets, hats, t-shirts.
Where will they go to that?
Theycallhimap.com.
Cool.
Yep.
.com.
Yep.
You're a doctor.
Bishop. Bishop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just got my shit. Yeah, shout out to Sam for that shit, man. My manager's been working his ass off. That's what I need, man. Somebody just be on that professional shit. Keep your nigga shit right. You know.